Oi, my problem with social anxiety is this, my friend. You see, whenever I go outside, right, or I see another human being, beautiful faces of all races, one thing I realize is this: we all function the same. Me and you, we function the same. The only time, right, I begins to be like to begin to, the only time I begin to be sus, bruh, is the moment somebody says, I have social anxiety. And that's my problem. What is social anxiety, bro? Me and you function very much the same. I go out, right, sometimes for fun. If the music is so dope and I'm walking somewhere, I start dancing. I don't care who's watching, bro. If there is a crowd of people, I have performed in front of goddamn knows how many people, spoke in front of many people, 100,000s. I wouldn't say 100,000, but like maybe 1,500 here and there. But there is this confidence, and that same confidence, you have it, except you have turned it, you have inverted upside down. The confidence I'm talking about is I can step into a room with hundreds of people, 500 people, 1,000 people. I could even go on stage on a whole festival and still be confident as fuck. I'll be like, hello, fuckers. Are you enjoying yourself? Yeah, yeah, don't enjoy yourself too much, motherfuckers. You gotta be careful, look after one another. No, just joke with the crowd. I don't care how many thousands of people there are. Your problems, if you think you have social anxiety, is you should think you can't do that. But you can. You have just doing it the opposite way. For me, going on stage and being confident and look the crowd in the eye and just like Bill Burr in that Philly video where he just going off at everybody. Bill Burr had zero fucks what people think about him. Bill Burr has no social anxiety. You do, or you believe you do. No, you don't have social anxiety. You don't have social anxiety. The problem is when I look at you and you insist that you have social anxiety, all that I see is somebody who is self absorbed, except on a different spectrum or on a different level. You see, here is quite a conundrum. We're both self absorbed. One is so self absorbed that he would go out there and he thinks he's the main character. Everybody else is NPC. Not that that's what I really think, but that's just the example. I would go out there and think everybody's NPC. I'm main character. I don't care if you laugh at me. I don't care. And that's the problem with people with social anxiety. They're just too worried. They're so absorbed that they're worried what somebody else is going to think of them. So much, bro, that the mind creates whatever you want. For me, it creates this sort of huh, everybody I'm looking at is a sick cunt. If I just embrace them and sort of like express myself, right? Some will accept, some will not accept, some will be put off by me. But to be self absorbed and worry about who's not going to like me and who will, that to me is strange. How we have gone this far and gave it some sort of a mental disorder to me is strange. You know what a mental disorder is? Those people that cleans their hands so much and they can't stop. But now you're gonna think like, oh wait, you're gonna validate one mental health illness and discredit the other. No, that's not what I'm doing. Clearly here, social anxiety can be solved. At some point, we all had social anxiety. True? Hey, at some point at school, in primary school, we all had social anxiety. I had social anxiety so much from dancing. I cannot dance till this day. My girlfriend, amazing dancer, professional. That's what she do for work. She's not a stripper. No, God no. I mean, if she was, I would still tell you. But that's not what I meant. It just came off that way. But that's the point, bro. She's a contemporary art dancer. Some weird creative shit. An amazing, amazing dancer. Somebody like that is able to express themselves, through dance, through motion. She's very intelligent, Bodily kinesthetic is a form of intelligence. You know, on the eight forms of intelligence scale, well, I fall on the other ones. You know, the one where the guy is just yap. I'm a yapper. I'm good with words and I can write and whatever, audio, everything to do with words. Great orator, whatever. Great speaker. I'm not a great speaker. I do have to improve some things, but I can get there. Everything is a form of intelligence. So if you don't have great speaking skills and you go and turn that into some form of mental illness, I'm trying to tell you, bro, on the eight forms of intelligence in psychology, you probably have one or two. Most people they have four. Some people have five. You know, reading, writing, visual learning, all these, bro. But bodily kinesthetic, it was what I wanted to use as an example because I was never ever the one to want to dance. No matter how confident I am at everything else I just told you, you cannot get me to dance. I can't say that I have social anxiety from dancing. I would just do some like weird dancing, you know, like some hippie shit, you know, just fucking. My girlfriend used to get embarrassed when I dance. I dance like a white man, but I got rhythm, bro. In terms of music, like I got a ear for music. You know, when it comes to music, I'm very, very intelligent. I could hear sounds like Kanye West. I feel like one day I'll have to play you guys some of my music that I make. Otherwise, I just sound like a liar. But that's the thing here that I'm trying to explain to you. Social anxiety is bullshit, bro. Me and you function the same. Me and you are exactly the same. The moment you try to fight me and justify it, right? And want to maintain this sort of image of somebody who is just so uh bedridden because the outside world is just terrible and everyone bro, it's self-absorbed. You are self-absorbed to the max. I am self-absorbed to the max, but I'm self-absorbed in a sort of uh, extrovert form. You are self-absorbed in an introvert form. If you think you have social anxiety, you don't want to go out. People are gonna laugh at you. What if they see you do this and do that? What if I misdo this? What if I do this wrong? Fuck it, go do that thing wrong, bro. Let everything go wrong. I always tell people with social anxiety, let the house fall, bro. Let the tides come in and swallow you. Pause. Let the fire burn. Let the tornado just fuck shit up. At that point, make it a sharknado. The moment you realize, bro, that shit that you feared the most, what was gonna happen. Once you let it happen, nothing happens, bro. Nothing happens. Most of you with social anxiety will not accept what I'm saying because it is your identity. If that identity dies, guess what? You die. Now you're gonna have to discover a new identity. You're no longer socially anxious person. You don't want that identity to die so much that some of you would actually fight for it. It is the reason that you're fighting for it. That's why that social anxiety is there. You want the identity to remain. You don't want it to come to an end. You are the social anxious one, a member of the anti-social social club. Bro, human beings, bro, they're fucking funny. The games we play, bro, it's all semantics. Social anxiety, this anxiety, that anxiety. It's all semantics, words games. There's nothing wrong with you. When I look at you or I look at somebody who says they have social anxiety, I see no difference between them because there are some things that I do. Like I told you, dancing. I don't like dancing in public. I actually used to get scared because like in Kenya they had these churches and they'll get the little kids and they will dance. I was the only kid that always fucking refused, bro. I'm not dancing, bro. What are you? What? No, bro. And I would be literally like my body would be heated. And I could have just gone on through my life and said I have social anxiety. Or who's watching? Nobody's watching. I'm just gonna dance to some music. I don't care what it is, bro. It could be some techno. You get me? uh, I feel like more people should just be self-expressive. We are killing people the more we sort of validate their delusions and play along. Oh, you have social anxiety. Oh, how are we gonna fix it? Like most things, bro, and I'm gonna speak on it in the future. I think this would be a point that I will repeat many times. Like most things, we, as human beings, we don't deal with the problems. The problems are easy. Once we deal with the problem and have a solution, we'll have to pick up another problem. You know, you end one addiction, you pick up another addiction. And so we just discuss things like social anxiety, but you go nowhere. You're going nowhere. There's no improvement. You might have to take some kind of a pill or something. I've seen it before. And it stabilizes your body. It stabilizes you. Because it's the body that you have been stuck here, self-absorbed in the mind, that now it affects the body. Your whole body is riddled with fear. If you ever seen someone like me, he's telling you to let go of this identity of someone who's socially anxious. It's frightening. It is frightening, believe me. What are you going to do now? You're no longer socially awkward person or socially anxious person. What are you going to do now? What now? You're going to have to accept and be just like me, who is kind of fine with people mocking them, fine with people laughing, stepping a foot wrong, doing something, going out there. Go out there. Go out there. If you're looking for somebody to put all that shit into you of social anxiety or mental health, go somewhere else. I'm not doing that, bro. Like on this field, I'm telling you, we have to be honest with some things. Yes, there was a time where we were all socially, we could be all considered socially anxious. Every one of us. But bro, we grow out of it. We don't make it part of our identity. I'm trying to tell you the same. Don't make it part of our identity. There is no social anxiety, no frustration or whatever. Nothing is in there. Nothing is in there. Find a different identity, bro. I know we need identity to live, but I may as well have an expressive one. There are dumb human beings that will judge you just by the way you act. Why are you why are you so self-absorbed to the point where you are making them control you? That's my actual question. Why? Go express yourself. Those among us who are intelligent, matured, and happy to sort of have open arms, come as you are. People exist that come as you are. And when I say come as you are, I don't mean like you're gonna have to instantly. I'm not under some sort of delusion that just because I spoke to you about social anxiety today, you're gonna change. I'm not under that delusion. But at some point, it will come to an end. And when it does, you will just pick up a new fashion trend. That's all that there is, bro. When I tell people, bro, me and you are the same, they want to be different. I have social anxiety. We are not the same. I have severe uh, depression. We are not the same. I have this. We are not the same. Don't you know I have been dealing with this? We are not the same. I sometimes feel like, did God fuck y'all niggas up and then made this guy like, oh yeah, he's cool. He doesn't have anxiety. He doesn't have all this stuff. No, he's sweet. And then when God was creating you, social anxiety, 30%. Fear, 100%. Addiction, 99%. And then when it created Peter, oh shit, I just said my name. Petey. When it Peter, anxiety, none. Depression, none. Bro, we're all the same. We all have none. We just came on here and pick up these things. We weren't created with it. I weren't sort of like the lucky one who was created without all of these negative features that other human beings have. Bullshit. I was just honest about myself. I realized many things I picked up were for my own identity. And what for? Because identity depends on fear. What's fear for? Survival. If you want to keep surviving, right, under that social anxiety umbrella, Go ahead, my brother, because it's 15 minutes and I need to sleep, man. Don't you need to sleep too? I need to sleep or I'm going to be socially anxious. I'm fucking with you.